اللهم صل على سيدنا.
The narration in volume 10 mentions that, that there will be, in every single generation, a group of people who will uphold the truth and basically get rid of those people who advocate what they obviously who advocate Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, but they're not part of the majority. Then you got Sunnah al Kubra. This is a different tahqiq. This is a Beirut one, and this is, oh my goodness, this is Mu'assasa Risala. You know who's that? This is the one, Shu'aib al-Arnaout's. All of his editing is, most of them is done by Mu'assasa Risala. This is Beirut, which is in Lebanon. Beirut in Lebanon is good. Mu'assasa Risala is very good. Then you got Aridatul Ahwazi. That is the Sharah of Tirmizi. It's got a different name, but Aridatul Ahwazi is the famous one. It's by Umar ibn Abdul Bar Maliki, passed away 544, about that time. He's got one, Aridatul Ahwazi, shouldn't be mixed with Tuhfatul Ahwazi, by Mubarak Puri, who's a student of Azim Abadi. The both of them are Salafi scholars from India. Tuhfatul Ahwazi, even our teachers, they use it as the Sharah for Tirmizi as well. Mubarak Puri, just remember that. Then you got Fatawa, Majmu' Fatawa Ibn Taymiyyah. There's some quotes from here, good quotes about the 20 rakat Sunnah. So the 20 rakat of Tarawih being Sunnah, even Ibn Taymiyyah mentions that as well. A lot of Sufi stuff inside as well. Then you got Sahih Ibn, this is Musannaf Ibn Abi Shayba, but this tahqiq done here, because I have to open it, it's a small one. Because you got the 28 volume done, but the tahqiq done by Muhammad Awama and the two students from South Africa. We know that about that one. This is a smaller tahqiq. Kanzul Ummal fi Sunan Aqwal wal Af'al. Aqwal and Af'al. Aqwal is the sayings and the actions of the Prophet. They got Sahih Muslim. This is a different print here. Darul Kutub al Ilmiya. You know this Darul Kutub Ilmiya, Sheikh Abul Hassan, he says Darul Kutub al Ilmiya has got a lot of kind of errors in their printing. So you better be careful with Darul Kutub Ilmiya. Beirut, Mu'assasa Risala is quite good. Got here Mirqatul Mafati. You know whose? This is a Sharah of Mishkat by Mullah Ali Qari, passed away 1014. You got Sahih Bukhari's Fathul Bari, passed away at 852. Tahzib al-Kamal fi Asma al-Rijal. This is 35 volumes. Now this one is really special. Why? Because it's about narrators. If you know anything about hadith narrators, then you should be surprised when you hear Tahzib al-Kamal fi Asma al-Rijal. This one is Imam al-Mizzi, who passed away 742. Imam Mizzi is also contemporary of Ibn Taymiyyah, so younger than Ibn Taymiyyah. Imam al-Mizzi, this is not even the original book. This is a tahqiq, or you can say a tahqiq version of a book who was written by Abdul Qahir Maqdisi, yeah, who wrote a book Al-Kamal fi Asma al-Rijal. This is Tahzib al-Kamal fi Asma al-Rijal, and Al-Maqdisi, he wrote Al-Kamal fi Asma al-Rijal. So this is a 35 volume by Dr. Mustafa Al-Azmi, yeah. Then you've got Albani's Mishkat Sharah, which is 3 volumes, Sheikh Al-Albani. Then Majma' Al-Zawaid wa Manba' Al-Fawaid. You know what this is now? Nuruddin Al-Haythami, yeah, passed away 807. I think he's a teacher of Ibn Hajar. But you know what he did with this? He just smashed it. Majma' Al-Zawaid. Basically, if I remember well, he's bringing all the narrations that are not mentioned in Bukhari and Muslim or in the 6 Sihah Sittah, but sort of they're Sahih. They are Sahih, but they're not mentioned there. It's, if I remember well, like that, because I'm getting mixed up with the Mustakhraj and the Mukharraja narrations and kitabs. Then you've got here Mawsu'atul Imam Ash-Shafi'i. This is, I think, is a fiqh kitab of the Shafi'i madhab. Then you got Bahrul Muhit is a tafsir book. Here you go. Here's another one. And here's another one. And here's another one as well. I've just got 2 of them. Siyar A'lam al-Nubala. This is the, you can say 14 or 15 volume by Maktaba as-Safa. Siyar A'lam al-Nubala. Whose is it? It's Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah. Yeah, the student of Ibn Taymiyyah, Sir A'lam al-Nubala. I think this is the one. Because I'm getting mixed up with the Imam al-Zahabi. Then you got Hilyatul Awliya, Imam Nu'aym Asbahani or Asfahani. He passed away 430. This is what he wrote, Hilyatul Awliya. This is here it says Hilyatul Awliya. Hilyatul Awliya. It's got to do with the companions, and you know, like the piety and stuff like that, and all those narrations. Then you got Sharat Tirmidhi, that one. Hazrat Maulana. Yeah. Okay, I can't read that properly. You got Tafsir Munir as another big commentary of the Quran. Then you got Al-Wasit Fil Madhab. Oh my goodness. You know what this is? This is a 8-volume Al-Wasit, let's just say middle path. Fil Madhab by, guess who? Muhammad Ghazali. Passed away 505. You got Jami' al-Ahkam li Quran. This is tafsir of Qurtubi. You got 2 Qurtubis here, by the way. One on the 4th century and one on the 7th or 6th century. Okay, tafsir al-Qurtubi. This is the one by Ansari al-Qurtubi. Wait, let me see which one is his demise. This is most probably the 7th century tafsir scholar, if I'm right. Wait, it doesn't say here his demise. I can't see it, but I'm sure his tafsir is the 7th century Qurtubi, not to be mixed up with the 4th century Qurtubi. Then you got Tafsir Tabari, 310, passed away at 310. This is about 13 volumes. Here it is, mashallah, the one I think I was talking about before. Mustadrak ala Sahihain. Mustadrak ala Sahihain is by Imam al-Hakim. He's a student, teacher of Imam al-Bayhaqi. Passed away at 405 after Hijri. Mustadrak ala Sahihain. Sahihain means Muslim and Bukhari. But what it means is that Imam al-Hakim, what he did, he came later and he done a supplement of the 2 Sahih. But what he did is, you see, even though it's Mustadrak ala Sahihain, not all the narrations that are found in it is Sahih. So basically what he did was if I remember well, is he brought the narrations I'm getting mixed up. He's either brought the narrations of Bukhari and Muslim and added his own chain of transmission, not the chain of transmission that Imam Muslim and Bukhari used, his own one. And he never stipulated for himself that those are Sahih. On top of that, he added his own narrations. So not all of them are Sahih there. This is Mustadrak, if I remember well. You got Sunan Dar al-Qutni. There's one on top. There's 2 different prints here. This is the Dar al-Qutub Ilmiya Beirut version. That one, you know, as we said before, it's got some mistakes. Most of them are Beirut, Lebanon. You got Mu'assasa al-Risala. You got Darul Hadith Kahira, but I don't see any here. Going on top, you got Ma'riful Quran, I think I can see. You got here Bada'i was Sana'i. Okay? Then you got there I'la Sunan. Yeah? Then you got there Sunan Qurtubi, just like the one. There here, Durul Manthur. You got Imam Suyuti's 3 tafsir of the Quran. One is Jalalain. One is Durul Manthur. They're in about 8 volumes. I can't see who's the print. And his other kitab, Al-Itqan fi Ulum al-Quran. That's his other print. Tafsir of the Quran. Jalaluddin Suyuti, 911, passed away. Then you got Ruhul Ma'ani. I mentioned that today. Passed away about mid 13th century. That's Allama al-Wisi. I think it's from Egypt. He wrote there. You got basically it's 15 volumes, but each volume is into 2. So part 1 and part 2, part 2 and part 3. That's Ruhul Ma'ani. Here it says Furqan edition. The Furqan edition. The one I've got at home is I think the Darul Hadith Kahira version. Then you got Tafsir al-Baghawi min Al-Musamma Ma'alim Tanzil. Tafsir Baghawi, if I remember well, is the same guy that passed away 516. He's got another kitab, Al-Anwar fi Nabi Sallallahu Al-Mukhtar. It's a hadith book. It mentions those du'as before eating and after eating. Mashallah, he's got that as well. Right and there, I talked about Mubarak Puri and his teacher Azim Abadi, the two Salafi scholars. Awnul Ma'bud is another commentary of Abu Dawood, right? And it is written by Azim Abadi. He's a Salafi scholar from India. I don't think I've missed any. You got Jami'ul Ahadith Al-Kabir. This is Imam As-Suyuti. So, Jami'ul Ahadith Al-Kabir. So, this is his basically Hadith Kitab compilation as well. Here you got, mashallah, Al-Fiqh ala Madhhab al-Arba'a, Darul Fikr. I think I got that one at home by Allama al-Jaziri. Okay. Then, Zadul Ma'ad fi Hadi. This is, mashallah, Zadul Ma'ad, obviously, everyone knows that. Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyya, Zadul Ma'ad. Then you got Fathul Qadir, mashallah.